Physical significance of source coding. Conversion of DMS output into binary sequence is called source coding. Source coding is also known as entropy coding. See here, DMS is the source, discrete memoryless source. We have seen it already. It is a source which generates messages or symbols or events. A discrete memoryless source generates countable number of messages, xi messages, x1, x2, x3 up to n number of messages. Each message is converted to binary sequence. The device that performs this conversion is called source encoder. Conversion of a source output into binary sequence or bits is called a source encoding. So this output of source x1, x2, x3 so on, they are called source alphabet. Here n is the number of symbols. See here, these are messages x1, x2, x3 and so on. Every source has statistics, probability statistics. Suppose x1 has probability, x2 has probability, x3 has probability. All the messages are associated with corresponding probabilities. Probability of occurrence of message 1, probability of occurrence of message 2, probability of occurrence of message 3, etc. The fundamental aim of source coding is data compression. So the job of the source encoder is to do data compression, because we have seen already data compression is the practical means of efficient storage and transmission of information. Information may be audio, video, image, etc. So when we want to transmit, suppose source produces 50 MB audio video file, we want to apply data compression algorithms so that the output of this data compression will be 1 kilobyte. Why we do the data compression? Because 50 MB file is costlier than 1 MB while we do the transmission. So we will remove some redundant information. Redundant information means even if we remove some information from this 50 MB file, so we can represent the same file as it is. So we remove some information in 50 MB file such that no significant information is lost. Redundant information is removed from original file to get 1 KB compressed file. This is called a redundancy. While doing this representation, we should not lose any original information. This is one of the important problems in communication systems, because when we do the compression, we reduce the storage, so efficient storage, and it is convenient for the transmission from source to destination. At the destination, we do decompression of this received 1 kilobyte audio video file to get back the original transmitted file 50 MB. In my coming lectures, I will explain important data compression algorithms like Shannon-Fano, Huffman coding algorithm, binary Huffman coding algorithm, ternary Huffman coding algorithm, and quaternary Huffman coding algorithm. So we have understood the purpose of source coding is to do data compression, and it is also known as entropy coding. So entropy is a very important property when we talk about source coding. It is the property of source DMS X. Entropy defines minimum amount of necessary information. So one should understand entropy clearly to understand the source coding and other data compression algorithms. So source coding transforms information from source. So these are the alphabet messages. So x1, x2, x3, these messages are encoded into different code words. So see this representation of these messages into code words, efficient representation of this messages source output. Messages means here source output. Efficient representation of this source output into code words is one of the important problems in communication systems. Some of the source coding applications are listed here. Example, Morse code, source coding for speech signals. These are called the vocoders. Voice coders, voice codecs. So in vocoders, voice codecs, we use PCM, DPCM, delta modulation, and LPC, linear predictive coding, etc. And also in high quality audio codecs like G.722. This is the International Telecommunications Union standard and 16-bit PCM. So we use source coding in audio compression, video compression, and also in image compression, etc. We use compression algorithms like Huffman compression algorithm, Huffman coding, Shannon-Fano, and Lempel-Jiv coding algorithms. These are all names of the scientists or mathematicians who gave the algorithms. If you want PDF files of my video lectures or video on any particular topics, please send me email to rkgopal2020@the rate of